Imagine yourself stepping into a dim chamber, walls lined with dusty wooden shelves. Each shelf groans under the weight of leather-bound books, some taller than your arm, others half your height. A single lamp flickers. You hear soft whispers, the rustle of parchment. This is Toledo, Spain, around the year 1150. Here, in the heart of La Convivencia, scholars from three faiths, Christian, Muslim, and Jewish gather to unlock the world's forgotten wisdom. At the center of this story stands Gerard of Cremona, a young Italian driven by one dream: to read Ptolemy's Almagest in Latin Europe. No copy survives, yet in Toledo, Gerard has heard they hold the greatest library of Arabic books. He leaves his home city of Cremona with nothing but a few coins, a hunger for knowledge, and a promise to himself: I will read the Almagest in my lifetime. Gerard arrives in Toledo to find the city alive with color and sound. Minarets rise alongside church towers. Markets overflow with figs, silk, spices, and books. In narrow streets, he meets translators who read Arabic, Hebrew, and Latin. They work together in a busy scriptorium, a room thick with the scent of ink. Little desks sit close under high windows that let in golden light. Each scholar brings a text in one language and leaves with another. Our hero soon learns Arabic. He studies by candlelight, copying single words from a worn Quran. He stumbles over unfamiliar letters. But every night he opens his sketchbook and writes new signs until they feel like old friends. A year passes, then two. Gerard's resolve never wavers, even when a stray goat nibbles his notes or a priest scolds him for reading hidden. Finally, a moment arrives. On a sunlit morning, Gerard unrolls a fragile scroll. Its title reads Almagest. He and a small band of scribes and scholars gather around a low table. Gerard reads the Arabic lines aloud. Their pens scratch across fresh parchment as they translate, line by line, into Latin. When Gerard hesitates over a term, his friends help him, offering synonyms in Hebrew or Spanish. Together they laugh, sometimes argue, until they find just the right Latin phrase. The work goes on for months. When the translation is done, the Almagest returns to Europe. Universities in Paris and Bologna soon hold Gerard's lacking copy. Astronomy awakens. Scholars chart the planets, measure eclipses, and challenge old ideas about Earth's place in the sky. Gerard keeps translating. He works on Galen's medical treatises, al-Khwārizmī's algebra, Avicenna's canon of medicine. By the end of his life, Gerard has brought over 70 important books into Latin thought. Imagine the ripple of his work. Before Gerard, European students studied only a handful of Greek texts. After him, they discovered algebra, advanced medicine, new maps of the stars, even early ideas about magnetism. His translations sparked the birth of medieval universities. At Bologna, the first law school opens. In Oxford, scholars debate Aristotle in candlelit halls. Gerard's gift of knowledge flows through every lecture, every debate, every new book that enters a monastery or cathedral school. But Gerard's journey was not only about old scrolls. It was about friendship across cultures, the courage to learn a strange new tongue, the thrill of turning opaque science into living ideas. In his quiet way, he built bridges between East and West. He showed that knowledge is stronger than fear, that curiosity can outlast centuries of darkness. Today, we can still feel Gerard's spark when we open a medieval manuscript online or walk through the ruins of an old scriptorium. You, the lifelong learner, can join this adventure. You might start with a simple guide to medieval Spain, or try reading a few pages of a digitized translation of the Almagest. You could explore how the Arabic numeral 0 we need to catch people, while saying, in China, Yuskat, Yushanyu, Potong, Farsi. What hidden treasures wait for you in a faded margin note? A sketch of a strange beast, or a single sentence in a foreign tongue. Like Gerard, you might find that one discovery leads to many more. You may never tread the stones of 12th century Toledo, but you can bring its energy into your own life. Pick up a book, visit an online archive, or simply imagine the scratch of a quill on parchment. Let your curiosity light the way, just as Gerard did, almost 1,000 years ago.